Hey everyone, I've been getting a lot of questions about transitions. If you understand transitions and you're not confused by them at all, go ahead and skip this lesson. But if you're adding transitions in Premiere Pro and you're getting weird error messages, if you're not able to extend your cross dissolves, if you can't add transitions to specific clips, watch this video. I hope that it helps explain why that's happening. So I have two clips here that I've added to my timeline. These were shot in Joshua Tree on a recent camping trip that I just got back from today. And they're completely full clips. You can see that I can shorten this first clip, but if I try to extend to the right, that's as long as it goes. There's no more footage to the right of that. On the second clip, if I try to extend to the left, there's no more video because this is where we started filming. And this is where we ended filming. And for this first clip, this is where we started. This is where we ended. So if I put these two clips together and then I add a transition, say the cross dissolve, and I put it on top of this transition, what we're going to get is an error saying insufficient media. This transition will contain repeated frames. What this does is Premiere Pro will actually duplicate frames from this clip, from both clips, so that it creates a fade or a transition, and it's extending the clip to the left and to the right. So it's extending this first clip to the right and this second clip to the left, but only by duplicating frames. And we typically don't want to do that. So that's one error people have been getting into. Say we have this first clip where we say we want to edit it and we end right here. We don't want to go to the end of this clip, so we just drag this part of the clip over and then we put these up together. So now we have this clip and it cuts to this next clip. Remember, this for the second clip, this is the very beginning of that entire video clip. For this first clip though, we have some media over to the right of this clip. So say I put this actually up here, and let me just actually delete all my audio because I don't need that. I can extend it to the right because we have more footage over to the right. So let's put these on the same layer now. Now I drag my dissolve over, and what happens is I can't put it in the middle of these two clips. I can't put it on the left side. I can only put it on the right side. And that's because only that first clip can fade into the second clip in this situation. There's no footage from that second clip on the left side of this cut to fade from. So if I drop this down now, this first clip fades because there's still footage for it to fade from here during this cross dissolve. Now, if I extend this, it's only going to extend to the end of that clip, which is another error people have been complaining about. They see that they have this cross dissolve, but they're trying to extend it, but there's no way to extend it. They just can't get it to go. Well, that's because there's no more video clip to extend past this part right here at this frame where the cross dissolve ends. You can only go as far as the media allows. Hopefully that makes sense. And if I click this now, I can't drag it to the left at all because this second clip, again, it starts right here. It can't go to the left at all. Now let me show you something. Let me delete this cross dissolve. Say we start this second clip right around here. Remember, there's still media from the second clip right here. And if we move this clip over to the left to meet, let's just go over this one more time to make it really clear. So for this first clip, there's still media to the right of this cut. We can see that by moving this to the second track and extending this clip. See? With this second clip, we know there's media to the left. Over here, we can extend it like so. So with this cut, it's cutting from clip 1 to clip 2, but there's media for both clips on either side of the cut. So now if we add a cross dissolve, we can choose whether we want it to be placed in the middle of the cut, exactly like so, or we can put it on the left side of this cut or the right side of this cut. So if we put it on the right side like this, it transitions from the first one to the second one, and the cross dissolve starts right after the cut we had made before. And then lastly, one other thing that I get people asking about is, say you have a situation like this and you have this cross dissolve in the middle and you want to make the cross dissolve longer, but it doesn't allow you to go any further. Well, that's because you can only go as far as the media allows. This cross dissolve is now starting at the very beginning of this clip and it's ending at the very end of this clip. So it's longer, but we can't go past that. And if we try to move it to the right or left, it's only going to allow us to move if there's media space. We can move it to the right just a little bit because there's a little bit of space left from this first clip. But I can't move it to the right anymore, and I can't extend it anymore. If I make it shorter, then we have more room to play with because there's enough media from both clips to have that transition. Hopefully this is clarifying things for you. Hopefully it's not confusing you even more, but this is something that I keep getting questions about, so I wanted to just add a little bit to the previous lectures about adding video transitions. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.